Good afternoon, and a very warm welcome to the Fondation Louis Vuitton here in Paris to the CDP Europe Awards 2023, Transform the Norm, in collaboration with Euronews. My name is Maeve McMahon, and I'm delighted to be with you all today physically.
And I'm Chris Burns. Bonjour à tout le monde. Hello, everyone. We're excited to be here. We've both moderated CDP Awards over the past few years, and we've watched how much CDP has grown from, at the very beginning, a few hundred businesses and cities. Now the CDP is over 20,000 cities, localities, regions, financial institutions. It's mind-boggling. And it's that critical mass that is needed to move things, that we have these agreements, we have these accords on climate, on biodiversity, but that's not enough. We got to move, we got to transform that norm. And that's what we're going to be talking about today in these panels today. We're also going to be talking about how we fight greenwashing, too. So there's a lot we're going to be talking about over this time. And keep in mind, when you hear something great, cast it wider, cast it beyond these walls to the hashtags Transform the Norm, hashtag Transform the Norm, and hashtag CDP Awards.
Absolutely, Chris. We cannot just talk the talk. We have to walk the walk. And of
Absolutely.
course, the CDP Europe Awards 2023, well, it's all about you. It's your chance to mingle after years apart. That's why this afternoon, after lots of food for thought, we invite you to enjoy the incredible art on offer here at this spectacular venue. The galleries here at the Fondation Louis Vuitton will be open for you to privately visit together as of 6 o'clock. And then this evening at 7:30, we'll be celebrating you, your achievements, and shining a light on all the companies and cities, the A-lists, right? But for now, Chris, tell us, who is our first guest?
Well, yeah, you're talking about the galleries. It's in this amazing building that actually can serve as an example for others. And who could better talk about that with us but Antoine Arnault, who's head of Image and Environment and a member of the board of LVMH. Antoine, please.
Round of applause for Antoine Arnault.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Nice to see you.
Bonjour.
Bonjour.
Bonjour à tous.
My first question is about this building. How does it serve as an example? Because we know so many other buildings are not energy efficient. It's a disaster, and this is beautiful. How do you make this happen? How is it an example?
Hello. Welcome to Fondation Louis Vuitton. Welcome to all of you. Very happy and proud to host this event today. So this building was the vision of two great minds. One is Frank Gehry, the architect. The other, I say very immodestly, is Bernard Arnault, my father. They had this vision. The building was erected in 2014, but it was a little bit more than 10 years of work between the first drawing of Frank to its completion. There were several issues, but we're proud to have one of the most visited museums in France. I think even in Europe, we had more than 9 million visitors since 2014.
We saw the line out the door.
Exactly. And so we will host our 10 millionth visitor this year. To answer your question, it was thought through the most strict environmental processes from the very beginning, and we're also proud to say that it is the first cultural building to receive the HQE accreditation, certification, and it's something that's, for a building this size, for a building this scope, and architecturally so creative, it's an accomplishment.
And you must be very proud as well, Antoine, that you're on the CDP A-list, I believe as well. This building for performance regarding climate, forests and water, along with just 15 globally. So my question today is, how are you treating these issues as connected? And are you putting them at the forefront of the group's commercial strategy?
Yes, we are very committed, and it is at the forefront of our strategy. And it's important to understand that it's something that's been a little bit at the back of our mind for decades. We launched our environment department in 1992. So at that time, it was definitely not a priority for any big company. for the past few years, obviously it has become, and not only because it's the right thing to do, but because our future depends on it. Our future as parents, as citoyens, as people with a conscience, but also our future as a company. So with Hélène Valade and our teams, we decided to launch an action plan. It's called Life 360, and we had many companies of our group have to commit on it with clear objectives at 3, 6, and 10 years. So 2023, this year, we will have a moment where we take a step back and reflect on whether or not we achieved these objectives. For the moment, everything is pretty much right on track. We decreased our carbon emissions of 11% in the last 5 years, while the group doubled in size. So in terms of effet ciseaux, it's quite an accomplishment. Yeah. And what makes me the most proud, I must say, is that everybody in this journey is completely embarked, from the CEO to the designer to all the marketing teams. I don't want to make the whole article about Life 360, but we have four pillars. One very important one is circular creativity, which means that our designers, our marketing teams, everything at LVMH starts from the product. Design and start thinking about how they will make the next collection, thinking about these issues.
And you must be thinking, of course, as part of this calculus is your supply chain and how you fight deforestation, how you try to preserve biodiversity. How are you going to do that? And can I just dream about maybe a Christian Dior dress made out of recycled plastic someday?
So Dior dress, perhaps, but you'll be happy to know that there's a whole Dior collection made with recycled plastic from the oceans. Dior men's collection, so it's perfect for you. Kim Jones launched it in association with Parley for the Oceans. It was launched a few months ago. It was a great success, actually, commercially, which is always very pleasing to see that customers adhere to that process. But we have many other examples. Loewe launched a beautiful line called Surplus that Hélène Valade is carrying here, that is made of rebut from previous collections. Ruinart embraced it as well with its second skin for its packaging. And we have countless examples that prove that. And just to answer your question also about biodiversity and reforestation, we also are a landowner in Champagne, in many areas where vineyards are very important. And so we are extremely conscious about these issues, about how regenerative agriculture can change the way we make agriculture. And we often say that we're the first agriculteur in France, and it's true in terms of land. So we are extremely active on that front, and recently in Amazonie with UNESCO, we replanted more than 1.1 million hectares of forests.
Okay. Antoine Arnault, thank you so much. Thank you for hosting us, and enjoy the day.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Antoine, thank you. Thank you very much.